Hi, I'm Jason Elias, lead outfield instructor at IMG Baseball Academy. Today we're going to talk about Series 2 in outfield play, receiving and throwing the baseball as an outfielder. With me today, I have Andrew Mulatto and Marty Granke, both postgraduate students here at IMG Baseball Academy, and they're going to go through the skills and drills today to show you the proper way to receive and throw the baseball. In video 1 of our second series on outfield play, we're going to talk about receiving the baseball. We need to remember that when we receive the baseball, we need to receive it with a purpose. We're not going to follow the same line of thought that we had as a young kid in the backyard just fielding a pop-up. Now we need to start to generate momentum and create emphasis on what we're trying to do to make sure that we can get assists when necessary or make put-out plays when that becomes paramount. There are 4 things that we need to remember as an outfielder when we're receiving the baseball. The first thing we need to do is we need to make sure we get behind the baseball. Now, whether the ball's hit on the ground or in the air, by getting behind the baseball, we can generate momentum towards the infield to give ourselves an opportunity for an assist. When I say getting behind the baseball, what I mean is we don't want to be stationary when we catch it. We want to always make sure we get 2 to 3 steps behind where we think the baseball is going to land. By getting 2 or 3 steps behind, we can time the baseball, we can get through the baseball, and we can make the appropriate throw to our relay man. The second thing that we need to remember as an outfielder is that we need to get our hips situated towards where we're going to throw the baseball. For example, when throwing to third base, we need to make sure that our hips are situated in that direction. We don't want our hips to be facing towards first base, towards the left field foul line, because now we're fighting across our body and against our body, which is going to take away from our throw, our accuracy, and our power behind it. The third thing that we need to remember is that we need to make the routine play 100% of the time. The routine play is defined as any simple put-out play, like a fly ball, or a play where there's no imminent chance for an assist, maybe a routine base hit. These plays are what the great ones do all the time, and whether you're an amateur or a professional, these are the plays that are going to give you time in the outfield over the other guy that you're competing with. The fourth thing that we need to remember, and in my book maybe the most important thing as an outfielder, is that we never want to coast to a baseball. The reason for this is because by coasting, we cannot get behind the baseball and create momentum towards the infield for our throw. The other thing is it looks unathletic and it looks like we're being a slight bit lazy. This is something that we don't ever want to purvey to potential college scouts or professional scouts that may be watching us play. Now, what Marty should be doing here is doing the opposite of coasting, and that's getting behind the baseball, creating that momentum forward. As you'll see here, Marty's able to work behind it and get that momentum moving forward to make a good, strong, accurate throw. That concludes our first video in this series, receiving and throwing the baseball as an outfielder. Up next, we're going to show you the Z drill, which will help you correct your body if you make a bad read on a ball that's hitting the plate.